guys, welcome back to another video. So today's an exciting day. A couple days ago I drove about 16 hours round trip down to Melbourne to go pick up a package that I've been waiting for quite a few months for now. It's been probably I've mentioned it a few times, but it's been the main thing that's holding me back to getting most of the progress done in the car. But it's finally arrived, so finally get to show you what it is that I got. So I've already unboxed them because I did test fit them earlier, but basically what you're looking at is a Vertex side skirts and rear bumper and a 326 power wing. So these are genuine Vertex parts. You can tell by they'll all come with their own serial number into the fiberglass. Same with on the rear bumper. And then the 326 power will just come with the logo on it. But they finally arrived and will make the whole car look so much better and tie it all in together. The Vertex kit because I wanted the car to look quite aggressive, and most other kits for the GS and Aristo are normally more VIP style. I think the biggest, like the most aggressive one that you could get is like the 326 power kit, but it just doesn't quite look right to me. And I wanted something that was going to work well with the front bumper that I made. And so I think the Vertex kit was the best option for that. Reason why I went with the 326 power spoiler was because it's kind of similar to the factory spoiler that comes with it on the car. And it just basically makes it look a lot more exaggerated, I guess is what you kind of call it. It's much bigger and a lot more pronounced, but it's not. It'll look kind of like it could be a factory option. I didn't want to get like one of those like carbon fiber like bolt-on looking wings that look like they could have just been bought off like Amazon or like AliExpress. I wanted something that looks a bit more sleek and stylish, and when it's painted looks like it's meant to be there. So 326 power wing should work out perfectly for that. Right, so I need to get the kit mounted on first before I can do anything else, just to check if it's all gonna line up straight and see if I need to do any adjustments to be able to get it to fit on without any issues, and see if it's to like clear anything up or trim anything. So I'll get the rear bumper and side skirts mounted. I know with the spoiler I'm gonna have to drill some holes into the boot, and so I'll probably make up a template and get that done on another video. But I'll get the spoiler like marked out to where I want to like drill the holes and then sit on top, and then that way when I get the kit on, and I can just sit the spoiler where I want it to be and then show you guys how it should look before paint. So let's get into that. Yeah, so you can see, like, I mean, this isn't screwed in at all. Like, there's a point just here where you can screw it in, and then there's a tiny little tab right there that like slots into that hole just there to help lock it in place. But when it's all in properly, like there's no gap between these, and it works like it's really good fitment. Same with here, like you can see how tight it is in there. Like that's really good. Let's see if I can get this back in. pops in there. That way you can see down in this corner here, like when that's actually fitted in properly, it's so good. And yeah, the rear looks really good. And when you come back from over here, like, looks so good. Yeah, I'm super happy with the fitment on that with the Vertex kit. Like it works so well. The biggest issue I have at the moment is on the left-hand side. At some point, the previous owner had some form of like rear end accident, so part of the panel's bent in just a little bit, and so the fitment doesn't look quite as flush, just because the panel's bent, and so it's the car, like it's the car itself, not the body kit, which is a little bit annoying, but not enough for me to worry about. But the bumper still fits up fine and won't have any issues with actually mounting. It's just like there's a slight variation in where it mounts together to the body. There's like a little bit of a difference, but it's not enough for me to be worried about it. For the spoiler, I've marked out where I'm going to put it. Can't really see it there. It's like right there. So when I put this on, can't really do it with one hand. It now like ties it in really well. So, and like its overhang is like kind of in line with the guard, just a little bit inside, but it works really well. And its overhang, like it lines up pretty well. Like I think it'll look perfect for the car. It'll suit it really well. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it, or any suggestions that you guys have for what I should do. But I'm getting pretty keen to get this painted and fully installed. My current plan is to get it primer painted over it as well. So I know it already comes with its own sort of primer on it, but just to make it all match properly, I think having it all primer in the same color will help it the most. So what I mean is like the white primer will cause a little bit of a colored variation when I go for like a base color coat in comparison to like the gray primer. And so in order to try and keep as close as possible all the colors the same for when I paint, I'm better off just having the primer color all the same. And that way there's going to be like a less color variation. It's like if I paint the whole thing now as is in the color paint, this will probably end up looking a bit slightly darker than this. And so in order to avoid that, I might as well just get this to be matched with this, since I also have the spare primer paint anyway to do it. Alright, so I'm going to end it there. I have a few other things I'm going to get done. I'm going to do the spoiler off camera. I might make like a small like video clip or something to put on like Instagram or something of like me fixing it on and drilling the holes, but I won't bother about putting it on making a whole like YouTube video for it. I don't think that's necessary. But I'm gonna get onto a few other things for the car so I can get it hopefully painted fully in the next couple of days. In a later video I'll also do the diff. So I gotta pull the center out of the diff so I can, because I got a two-way LSD to put in it. So in that I'll show replacing the bearings and stuff in it. But yeah, other than that, we'll end it there. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.